So yeah. Alright, so what's up you guys? I know it's been a long time since I did a video, but I'm doing a Llama Art's reaction because she likes scary stuff, so he decided, you know, let's take a suggestion from her, but he doesn't like it. And I don't know, but yeah.
But I don't like it too much.
I don't have nightmares.
You stupid.
She's crazy.
You're on drugs. And you say you want nightmares. Nightmares are creepy and scary.
Okay, you done now?
You don't want that.
You done now?
Yes.
Alright, so we're going to be reacting to the woman animated. So let's get into the video.
I'm gonna
Your internet magical.
We're starting off with ad.
Make internet from Optimum. Now with built-in security.
Sorry
This
about the ad,
video is
but
sponsored
yeah.
by Skillshare.
Wow.
More details at the end of the video.
So yeah. The woman.
It was a late, moonless, snowy night. I heard the chilling cry of a bobcat as I arrived home from my parents' house, where we had just had Thanksgiving dinner in northern Michigan. Exhausted,
It's late.
I finally made it to my bed when my pregnant girlfriend asked for nacho cheese munchies. Reluctantly, I laced up my boots and went to my car. Due to the cold, it took me a while to start the car, which only made me more irritated. But eventually I got it started, and I arrived at the convenience store to retrieve my girlfriend's mandated snacks. As I left the store,
Now that he talking
walking
about
back
snacks,
towards
I have
my
some
car,
cookies over there,
I
but
saw a shadow of movement out
I'm
of the
so
corner of
tempted
my
to go
eye.
get it and eat it right now.
What looked like a person stood near the dumpster, just out of the light. I stepped towards the figure, and she looked at me with a giant, sinister smile. Her face was so weathered, it looked like she had cracks all over her face. She was crouched down and appeared to be chewing on something. I looked to see what she was chewing on.
You nosy as hell.
To my surprise, it was a severed arm. It looked old, as if it had been rotting for weeks. I saw her glance at something in her pocket. I could see the outline of what looked like a pocket knife. As soon as I looked back up, she quickly charged me.
Oh!
I pushed her away and then ran back to the convenience store. I burst through the door and frantically yelled towards the cashier to call the police as I turned to lock it. He asked me, "What's going on?" I scowled at him and said, "Please, just call the cops." I looked back outside and saw the woman had moved across the street and was still scrutinizing me as she maintained her benevolent grin. "Look, there's a girl out there who's trying to kill me." Looking over me, he replied, "I don't see anyone out there, sir." Those words shook me, even to this day. When the police reached the gas station, they began looking around for the woman while one of the officers asked me what had happened, and I told them the details of the encounter. One of the officers came back and said he couldn't find anything. I then took them back to where I first noticed her. We spent a few minutes intently searching, but there was no proof she was ever even there. The officer cocked his head and looked at me as if I was deranged and asked me in a judgmental tone, "Are you feeling okay?" I was about to defend myself, and then I started to think. I'm tired, and I have had a couple of drinks, so I just told him, "Yes, sir.
What did drunk
Sorry for
do?
bothering you.
Is he drunk?
Hope you have a nice night."
Yes.
And then I drove home. I got home at around 4 o'clock in the morning. My girlfriend greeted me with an angry but concerning tone of voice. She asked me,
Where were you? Are you okay?
so I told her everything that happened. Of course, she didn't believe me. I couldn't get to sleep that night. I sat in my bed questioning my sanity, wondering if it was all even real. Am I crazy? Maybe I'm just tired. But no, that can't be it. I saw it. But if I saw it, why was there no proof? Where did the art go? Where did she go? Before I knew it, it was 7 in the morning. I had to go to work. I threw on my jacket as I was about to head to the construction site, and I put my hand in my pocket and noticed that there was a hole in it. It wasn't there the other day. I thought, what if she caught my jacket as I ran? Which further proves my suspicion that she was real. I couldn't believe it. My mind completely went wild until my girlfriend kissed me goodbye. I told my friends at work what had happened, and they didn't believe me either. They made jokes about it the entire day, and I had my bowling tournament that day, so that gave me something to look forward to. I got home and hung my vest and jacket up and rapidly put on my bowling shoes and got my bowling ball. My girlfriend looked at me with a pleasant smile and said,
When will you be back?
probably around 11.
Don't be long.
I won't, don't worry. At around 10:30, the tournament had finally finished. We had won.
I don't know,
I was
but
so
I feel
thrilled
very
I'd
anxious.
forgotten about the woman.
I feel angry.
The
I noticed
reason why
sitting
we're
at the other
being
end of the
quiet
parking lot.
is because this is what's scary over how we want
We
you guys to
stared
hear
at each
it.
other for what felt like an eternity. She slowly started moving towards me while waving her knife in the air and making cuts. I quickly jumped into my car and turned it on. As I looked up, I saw she was standing in front of me, staring at me. She slowly walked over to my window, and she said in a quiet, deep, and scratchy voice,
Little me, let me in.
I was frozen in fear, but I snapped back to reality when she banged on the roof of my car, screaming. I quickly slammed my foot on the accelerator and didn't let off it until I couldn't see her anymore. When I arrived home, I told my girlfriend what had happened. And last time, she didn't believe me. I really thought I was insane, but I tried to forget about it and get some sleep. Later that night, I woke up and saw her in my room. All she said was, "Let me in," over and over as she got closer. She then started shouting,
Let me in, let me in, let me in! Let me in! Come on, Paul. Stop being difficult.
I was wondering how in the world my girlfriend hadn't heard this going on. The woman was right next to me and held up a knife to me. That's when I fainted. I woke startled in my room, dripping with sweat. And I remembered I don't have a girlfriend, nor a house, or a family.
Oh shoot, he cycled by it. He cycled.
Come on, Paul. It's time for your morning meds. Let me in.
Oh snap. It was a dream this whole time.
Thanks to Skillshare for sponsoring
Okay.
this video. Skillshare
Okay,
is an
so
online
yeah,
learning
that's the end
community
of that.
that's
I quit watching scary videos.
I don't. I was a bit anxious. My
You
chest
said
was
you
hurting
don't?
me,
You said you don't?
but that's what she suggested. So. Yeah, and scary movies and scary shows and scary videos and whatever.
Hell nah.
I don't.
And that was just the dream. Boy,
My
you
dang
must
heart
have
is falling
some
out
real
my chest.
drugs.
My chest be hurting me
How's your chest hurting you?
because I'm nervous. This video made me nervous.
You baby.
But that was the end of that. And I'll see you in the next video.
Peace.
Peace.